Hey guys, what's going on? Start project again. Today I'm going to be rebuilding my griffin tank yet again. This time I got some better, a little better quality, I hope. So um, let's get right into it, guys. Let me move this over so maybe you can hear me a little better. There we go. All right. So anyway, let's get right to it. Well, first thing you want to do, you want to make sure you wash your hands with a good degreaser. I used dish soap. That way you don't get no residual taste or anything like that on your vape. Alright, so I've already rinsed it off and everything, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart. Here of course is the coils, and I think I've been making my coils too big, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to make these coils just a little bit smaller this time, and see if I get any better results, because I have not been happy with the results I've been getting lately. So So I got my toolkit here. My Cool Master's pretty good little toolkit. Got pretty much everything you need. Pop this thing open. There we go. Alright. And I'm just going to dry it all off. I rinsed it out earlier, so just want to dry everything real good. Check all my O-rings and all my seals. Make sure they're in pretty good shape. Make sure they're all seated properly. Alright, and that's pretty much all there is to that part. Like I said, you just want to make sure your O-rings are all good and set. There we go. Alright, so that's all good. And then I'm just going to put the tank back together and set it out the way. Alright. Alright, so that's all good to go. That's all back together. That's the easy part, really, is doing that. So and you can see it says Griffin right there. So and now I'm going to pull out my old cotton. I hate doing this. It feels like I just did this, but I think I just got way too much cotton. I don't think I really need this much cotton. So I'm going to pull this out. Just like that. Give it a good wipe down. I mean, these coils ain't that old, but still, I'm gonna take my time and see if I can do it a little bit better this time. I'm gonna loosen these screws up. There we go. See, I got 4 little hex screws, 2 on each side. Loosen them up. Then I'll pull my coils out. Alright, there's that. Check all my O-rings out. Do this a good wipe down, clean. Alright, so I'm going to set this to the side, and this is the fun part. Making these coils and doing them right the first time, which I've never been able to do. And I am going to give it an attempt to do it right this time. So I'm going to make my coils a little bit smaller this time. So we'll see how it does. Alright. So I'm going to go into one hole. I am going to go over for this one. So I want to make them just a couple wraps shorter than I made the first set. And that's about where I'm at now. Alright, so there's that one. Pretty much. So there's one. Come on, baby. But anyway, yeah. There's one. I'll go ahead and do one more. Hopefully I get it right this time. I went over last time, so this time I'm going to go under. Some wraps. Check, make sure I got the right amount of wraps. Looks like I need one more. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so I did it right. I actually did it right once. I'm happy. Let's see, make sure I got enough rolls. Man, they look almost perfect. I don't know if you can see that, but there it goes. Yes, they are almost perfect. So, anyway, I'm getting pretty much quicker at doing this. Let me straighten this up right here, and we'll go ahead and put our coils into our burner here. It is staggered, so one up, one down. Like that. And we'll tighten it up. There we go. I'm gonna get my handy little tool out right here to get them all nice and straight. Give them a little pull up and away. There we go, straight. Beautiful. Now I can trim off the excess. There and there. Alright, so I got all that done. There's one side. Almost perfect. Anyway, now we'll put in the other side. Straighten out the wire. Alright, Alright, so what did I do? I messed up again. This is crazy. Why can't I ever get that right? I always get it mixed up. Alright, so you go under. I mean, they look almost perfect to me. I don't know what happened. I got it right that time. So I'm going to put this in here like that. Tighten them up. There's that one. There's that one. Another tool to try to get them where they need to go, which is right there. Perfect. Now I can trim it. There. Right there. Alright, perfect. That is beautiful. Is it going to focus? I gotta find that sweet spot where it actually will focus. And I ain't gonna find it. Anyway, that's about dang near perfect. There it goes. It popped in there. Alright, I'll do just a little bit more straightening on them. Get them straightened up a little bit more. Get a little pull off of each other. Alright, so that's pretty nice in there. Kind of messed up. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I fixed it. Got lucky. There we go. Just a little bit of adjusting on them. Now we need to pre-burn them. Let's see how they burn. Turn my wattage up. Checking for hot spots now. Yes, now they're heating really nicely. So I'm heat cycling them a couple times, push them together real good. They're heating like they're supposed to. Alright, now for the hard part, and that's to get the cotton in there. Put all this stuff away now that I'm done with it. Put this away. I'm done with my ceramic tweezers. I'll put them back. Done with all this. There we go. And this also gives my coils a chance to cool down so I can put the cotton in them. So now I want to give them one more. Make sure they're nice and snug. Yeah, they all seem to be nice and snug, so pretty much done with all this stuff. Put it all back out of my way. Alright, so now it's time for the bacon, the cotton bacon. Cotton bacon. This is the part I really don't like. It's just tedious. It can be a pain. Sometimes it just goes perfect, but most of the time, not so great. Alright, so I'm going to take my cotton, tear it in half. I'm going to twist the ends up so I can get it to go into the coil. Into the coil. I'll grab the other end. There we go. Alright, that looks good. Not too tight, not too loose. Just about perfect. I'll roll this other end up. Get it stuck through. Get it pulled. Alright. There we go. Now I'm actually gonna try just stuffing the cotton down into the weeping hole, or the wicking hole, whatever it's called. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stuff this cotton down in that hole. Pull it down. There we go. It's pulled pretty good. Then we'll do the same thing to the other side. Just gonna grab it with my tweezers and pretty much just push it through. I mean, this is literally the hardest part right here, is getting your wick down in there. Just can't get a good enough grip on my cotton. There we go. So that's pretty much it for that side. Now we're going to go over here and do it all again on this side. Right. And here we go. There she is, man. I think it is in there. I'll just trim it up some. Oh no, I cut my O-ring. That's terrible. How'd I do that? Don't know. Well, that wasn't good. I think I got another extra one in here. Hopefully. Yes, I do. I can't believe I cut that thing. Let's see which one it is. I think it's this size right here. Yes. Alright. So be careful of your O-rings. You don't want to cut your O-ring. Alright, there we go. I got my new one in. Cool.
Philadelphia uplink successful. Welcome back, Commander.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that. Alright, so that is pretty much it. Let me do some final tweaking on the cotton here. Make sure it's down in here like it's supposed to be. Free up some wick holes. There we go. Well, that looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and start getting it wet. Wet it up real good. Whoops, missed a spot there. I am making a mess. Stuff the cotton into the holes. Go. Just like that. I'll heat it some. Soak it again. Oops. Heat it. Make sure the cotton's good and wet. Right now, I'm making a big mess. Let's put the lid back on her. Give it all a good cleaning. Make sure my wick holes are all open. Clean. Take it off of here. Wipe everything down, get all the excess juice off. Get off the mod. Want to check my pin here, make sure it's good, which I just cleaned it not long ago, so all that's fine. Wipe this down. Alright, now let's put her back together. Spin that down. Open up my hole. Fill her up. Put the top back on it. Now, see how she does. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Got good bubbles coming out my holes. Another successful rebuild. Should be good for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in for this long, boring video. And I'll be getting some gameplay in here shortly. I got to catch up with what all the drama is that's going on. Appreciate you watching. Y'all have a good one.